Preparing to assassinate the president's wife on stage, he pulled out a remote control device from his backpack, and after inputting a series of complex commands, successfully activated the sniper rifle hidden in the red car. Next, Mike pressed a button on the remote, and the car window slowly opened. He carefully adjusted the shooting angle, aiming the barrel at the president's wife, who was 1,000 meters away. A few days earlier, Mike had unveiled a Gatling sniper rifle equipped with an astronomical telescope. He took 2 armor-piercing rounds from his toolbox and slowly loaded them into the magazine. If these bullets hit their target, there was almost no chance of survival. Then Mike picked up the remote control and connected it to the satellite computer. After entering a string of codes, the device was successfully activated, and the view from 10 kilometers away was clearly displayed on the computer screen. Afterward, he inserted a tool into the groove, and with a gentle push, the gun could rotate left and right, while the magnification of the telescope could be adjusted using a knob. During the testing process, Mike aimed at a large pineapple 10 kilometers away and removed the plastic dust cover before decisively pressing the start button. With a loud bang, the large tree behind fell, but the pineapple in front remained unscathed. This made Mike realize that although the gun had incredible firepower, its accuracy still needed improvement to further test the automatic aiming system. He entered the program code again, and the barrel immediately locked onto John, who was standing nearby. John laughed and urged him not to mess around, but Mike revealed a sinister smile. John had no choice but to run back and forth in the field as instructed, but no matter how he tried to dodge, the gun barrel always tracked him precisely. Satisfied with the system's performance, Mike decided to test the precision shooting function. He ordered John to hold up a bag of snacks and stand still, then adjusted the aiming line and pressed the switch. The shot rang out. John's arm was pierced clean through, clearly indicating that the gun's accuracy still hadn't reached the ideal state. But Mike didn't stop there. He forced John to stand in front of the car for the next round of testing. Mike readjusted the crosshairs and pulled the trigger again, unleashing a hail of bullets that riddled the car with holes. Before long, both John and the car were sacrificed. Mike looked at all this, his expression one of satisfaction. He began to realize that perhaps pinpoint accuracy wasn't an absolute necessity. Once ready, Mike put on a counterfeit police uniform and brazenly walked into the venue. At this point, the president's wife had not yet arrived. He glanced at the red car, concealing the sniper rifle, confirming that everything was in order, and then found a quiet corner to wait for the target to appear. 30 seconds later, the president's wife arrived on the scene, surrounded by dozens of bodyguards. Mike calmly raised his binoculars to observe her every move. At the same time, the police captain in charge of security noticed something unusual and immediately ordered his subordinates to search for suspicious vehicles on the streets. Paying particular attention to red cars, a large number of police cars soon drove into the area around the venue, alerting Mike. Seeing that the red sedan might be inspected, Mike calmly walked over, claiming that he had already checked the vehicle and found nothing unusual. He even suggested they double-check the police. Seeing his sincere demeanor, did not question him further. Having shaken off suspicion, Mike returned to his seat and once again took out the remote control device from his back. He skillfully entered a series of commands, reactivating the sniper rifle. He pressed the button again, and the car window slowly opened. Mike adjusted the angle, steadily aiming the barrel at the president's wife, 1,000 meters away. The moment of danger had arrived. The